and hit enter then. If you're running Windows XP, you can download Infra Recorder, INFRA Recorder. It'll burn the image for you as well. Here we are now. I'm going to click continue here. We're going to install a third-party software. So our MP3 encoding is Flash, MP4, and whatever other media you want to throw at it, it'll play for you. Waiting here now for a second. So if you had a Pentium 4 computer, 512 RAM, it would run perfect on so machines maybe up to 10 years old will run Ubuntu without any trouble. So we're going to do something else. It's going to click new partition table here now first. Click continue. There's our 11 gig hard drive now. We're going to add swap partition. So how much memory have we allocated? 512 memory, so we'll put in 512 of memory for the swap area. So if your computer runs out of memory, it'll run into the swap file for you. It rarely happens. And free space then for the main system, extension 4 file system. There's a lot of different file systems. Extension 4 is the most popular one. You can also use extension 3 or extension 2. Extension 4 is the newest type. And it's going to be dev SDA, that's your hard drive. And it's going to format that drive as well, the extension 4 drive. So click where you're living. Irish, yeah. Put in your username here. So we put in Ubuntu 1204. And you can, that's your name, and you can pick a username then. You can pick whatever name you want. Just put in Ubuntu, put in your password. It's better to have a password, a root password. You can select login automatically or require a password to log in. I would leave it at require a password to log in, but you can select login automatically as well. You can also encrypt my home folder if you want to encrypt your home folder, where all your documents, music, stuff is there, but I never seem to bother with that. So LXDE desktop, the lightweight desktop. You've got the Firefox web browser, and you also have Chromium web browser. You have Abbey Word and numeric for your Word and your Excel. You also have LibreOffice as well if you want to install it, and Tomby Notes and XPad Notes. You got the GNOME player. You can also install VLC player. You can also install movie player, Totem player. For chatting with your friends, you have Skype. You've got Pigeon, Empathy IM for Twitter, Pigeon for Facebook. You've Slifield for your email client. You can also install a Thunderbird email client. You have your software manager, Synaptic Package Manager it's called, for installing software. And if you need help there, you got the Ubuntu wiki page. You also got askubuntu.com if you need a question, and Ubuntu forums. Now installation is complete. We're going to restart now. So just press enter there now. Just move your mouse over onto the window there. See the mouse disappears. So move it over where the window should be and just press enter then. And that's it then. It's going to restart now. Sometimes you have to actually unmount the ISO file, otherwise it'll just restart again and ask you to install or whatever. So make sure you select from the menu, you want to select your CD drive. It's done it automatically here for me, so it must be a newer version of VirtualBox. It's starting to open here now. So you can see you need to log in Ubuntu, VirtualBox, Ubuntu 12.04, the password, don't forget. Make sure you write it down. Ubuntu Netbook and OpenBox. That's another Windows manager, OpenBox. There's a lot of different types of window managers. There's your menu now. Now your update manager has come up. So we're just going to update it now. There's not many updates as far as I can see. There's 30 updates, which is 59 megabytes. There's also new drivers available, but we'll ignore that. So we'll hit install updates. Again, put in your password. And we'll pause now. We'll wait for these to finish. You need to restart now, because it's updated to a new kernel. And we're back in again. Now we're going to install the guest editions, so we can go full screen. Just hit the install guest editions, click OK, open your file manager. You can see the exe files are for Windows. There's an exe AMD 64 for 64-bit Windows, x86 for 32-bit Windows. So we're going to copy that now and paste that one. Excuse me. Now we're going to look for our terminal. I'm not sure where it is. It's in accessories. You can right click then on the terminal and left click add to desktop. You can add your icons to your desktop. I'm going to open the terminal now, and when you open your terminal it will automatically open your home folder. So just go ls and you can see VirtualBox Linux editions there, .run. We're going to change permissions of that file now to access and execute. So we can execute the file. Just type in VB, hit the tab, and then it'll give you the rest. It's autocomplete, and then sudo /VB, hit tab again, autocomplete, hit enter, put in your password. You won't see your password going in, just type it in. So the VCC utility was not found. So we're going to sudo apt get install. And we're going to install GCC. It's for compiling. And we're going to install DKMS. It's for the kernel modules. You're going to need this anyway, so we're going to do it now. I'm going to click yes. It's 50 megabytes of additional disk. We pause now until it's done. That's done now. We're looking good. I'm going to use our up and down arrows now on our keyboard. We can go back up to the line without typing it again and just hit enter. I sold a new computer there a few months ago, and I got an old Dell Dimension 2140 Pentium 4 512 RAM, and 2 weeks later I sold that again with Ubuntu on it, and they're really happy with it. Got €100 for it, not too bad. And they can surf the web, Facebook, you know, and the computer was perfect condition. The woman who had it, actually, I sold her an Ubuntu 11.04, brand new machine, a dual core processor with HP monitor, and she's a HP printer scanner copier, and she thinks it's absolutely fantastic. So now we're just going to pause. That's done now. Guest editions are installed. There's our shutdown button below, and we're going to reboot again or restart. And you'll see this time now it'll give us a full screen, hopefully. It's quite very fast to start. And you'll find it'll start even faster than this because it's installed the guest edition, so it'll take that little bit extra time to load. But on the next restart it will start even faster. Again, log in, your password. So if you're on Windows XP or Windows 7, you can do the very same thing. Try out Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Ubuntu. There's it started up there now. And we can just drag it out like this now, look, to make it full screen. You can also go to the top menu. Now we're going to look at again here to System Tools and our Task Manager. Now, how much memory is this using out of 525 or 595 megabytes of memory? It's using 82 megabytes of memory out of 512. 495 actually. That's really good. Thanks for watching.